Hi, thank you for being here and for pressing play for the both of us. My name is Kayla, and my guides would like me to bring through a message about existence. And existence is so magical because we all have a part to play in the divine plan. And just existing is where the magic lies because you are the miracle. We are the miracle. We are the magic. And existing in this world is truly magical because we're able to feel things, we're able to touch things. We have so many more sensations being used whenever we're on this earthly plane, and that's just truly amazing. And if you didn't exist, then there can't be anything or anyone that can replace you because you're so unique. We're all so unique in our own ways. And that's what makes us so very special and so very different but the same, right? And so yeah, that's what my guides want me to speak on, is on this, on existing, and how existing is just magic and amazing and wonderful. And there's been times where, I didn't want to exist, where I didn't want to get out of bed. We've all been there, right? And for instance, I went to a spiritual gathering and had a complete rebirth transformation there. I was camping for 2 weeks in the woods, mountain area, and ended up having this phenomenal experience where I experienced, I guess it could be like an evolution of consciousness. And in that evolution of consciousness, my light body activated. And then I activated the inner Christo within me. And it was an amazing experience. And it's not something I was looking for. It just happened. But then after, I was just channeling through like wisdom and love and joy and whatever the person needed at that time. I was like the transmitter. And I was just, walking around the event, just, speaking to people and just trying to see, okay, what would really help them today. And yeah, it was just an incredible experience, and my logical mind can't wrap its head around it, but it's not for my logical mind to figure out, right? It was a transformation, transition, I don't know. It was definitely an evolution of consciousness. It was transcendence or something. I don't know, but my body was like vibrating like head to toe, and I was like super bright. Like I didn't see this. There was quite a bit of people around, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just my Kundalini awakening at the same time as me activating my inner Christos inside me. So back to the main point here. Existence. We're all one. We're one with the earth. We're one with the rocks. We're one with the water. We're one with God. We're one with the universe. We are the universe. We are the stars. We are everything and nothing at the same time. And it's just truly magical. And so I'm going to read what it says in the book about existence that I have. And I think it would really shed some light on the cause, if I can find it. Here we go. You are not accidental. Existence needs you. Without you, something will be missing in existence and nobody can replace it. The stars and moon and sun and the trees and birds and earth, everything in the universe will feel a small place is vacant, which cannot be filled by anybody except you. This gives you a tremendous joy, a fulfillment that you are related to existence and existence cares for you. So, yeah, that's a really powerful message, and thank you for being here. And yeah, did wanna share some, points. I guess you can call them like wisdom, with words of wisdom, light codes, just stuff that I picked up along my path, and maybe this will help someone. So the first thing is everything is energy. There is a physical energy and an energetic energy. Our thoughts are energy, and our choices are portals into the desired or undesired reality. And then depending on which one that we're feeding into, and when I say feeding into, giving energy towards, that is what becomes your actual reality. And so we are all powerful creators. We create our own reality, and it all starts from within and then radiates outward. We are all sacred mirrors of each other, and what you like and dislike in another is because you like or dislike that within yourself. So, triggers are always an invitation to go deeper and figure out why am I being triggered? What within me is not reflecting that same light that the other person has, or what within me is asking to be shown or heard, or whatever it may be. And I see this so much whenever I'm doing work with my clients, for Compassion Key specifically, that especially if a parallel life version comes forward, this version is looking to be seen and looking to be heard and acknowledged. And a lot of times that version could be like putting a shield around us in this lifetime. So getting insight from that is truly like amazing, and it's like I've just seen so many breakthroughs that are happening with it. So I can't really speak enough about it. It's just really amazing. I'll drop my website down below if anyone's interested in that. Or an inner child wound, an inner child version that is coming forward that needs to be seen or heard or acknowledged, right? And that's what our shadows are. Our shadows just want to be acknowledged. Our shadows just want to be seen and heard, and they want to become light, because we all go towards light. And at the end of our journey, we go back to source. So, and so it leads me to my next point, how healing is important to decrease negative feedback loops. So what is a negative feedback loop? A negative feedback loop is feeding an undesired reality with power. So what do I mean by this? So it means like, okay, if you're in this time of loss and you just keep speaking about the loss and you're complaining about it and you're blaming others, you're blaming the divine, you're blaming yourself, that's just feeding into that reality of more loss. So that's just creating more of what you actually want to get rid of whenever you're doing that. And so energy equals power, and power can come in forms of thoughts, choices, and actions that are misaligned with your true divine self. Excuse me. Our true essence is free, divine, and sovereign. Our true essence is already abundant. Our true essence is truth, is wisdom, is love, unconditional love. Synchronicity is a symbol of coherency. It's energy in the physical following the energy patterns. So, you've been thinking about something or someone, and then you have a synchronicity that pops up. That's just confirmation that your energy is trickling into the physical at that point. That's like manifestation. As you heal yourself, people around you heal too. As you become more coherent, so does the world. So how to shift out of a negative feedback loop? Well, instead of focusing on the pain and loss, confusion and negativity, you could focus on gratitude, on power, on positivity, on being grateful for your experience, being grateful for the emotions that you're feeling. Because, some of us do just come here to experience life, experience the separation with oneness, but it is an illusion, and we do this because there's so many different reasons why we come here, but for a lot of people it's to evolve and to expand and grow and learn and create, bring something new to this earth that is not here yet, to help humanity and to help Mother Earth. So instead of blaming and complaining, shift to asking God or the universe or whatever name resonates with you. It's all the same, loving consciousness. What is trying to emerge within me? What am I not clearly seeing? What gifts are ready to bloom? If the situation does not change and would last forever, what quality must I embody to have peace of mind? And when you ask these questions, I just want you guys to try something with me real quick, okay? We're gonna go into the higher mind. So just, do this if you're able to. If you're in a safe, space, not driving or, walking or anything, just, do this with me real quick. So just, focus on your heart space. Just feel that presence behind your eyes, that divine presence behind your eyes. The awareness of all. Now we're going to move our consciousness up into our higher mind, okay? So before we do that, I want you to imagine that you are connected to a tree trunk and it is below you, either at the base of your spine or roots coming down from your feet, whatever resonates with you. I'm going to imagine a tree trunk coming from the base of my spine. Just, ground ourselves into this moment. Grounding is so very important. And you can ground things like a business plan, you can ground rooms, you can ground other people, you can ground ideas. I do invite you to just, start doing that and see what happens for you. Okay, and then we're going to move our awareness up above a little bit into the middle of our head. And then behind. Kind of like with the pineal gland and third eye. And so that's your higher mind. And then you can start to ask those questions once you are in like a very safe and clear environment for yourself. And then 5 steps to of healthy growth period. So the first step is stop blaming and analyzing. That's only creating more of the negative or lower vibrational experiences in your life and the lower vibrational thoughts and emotions in your life because you're feeding into it. So now you're creating more of that undesired reality, right? And number 2, stop talking. Stop talking about it because you're feeding into it, right? Number 3, admit you are in a growth period. Just admit to yourself, like, hey, I'm in a growth period right now. Like me right now, I am in a growth period, and I'm accepting that, and I'm surrendering to that. And 5:55 when I looked at the clock. So, change and transformation are definitely coming. So, just admit that you're in a growth period. Admit that you're just going through something at the moment, admit that to not only yourself, but to other people around you so that they can be aware of why, you might be feeling off or, things might not be how they used to be or whatever it may be, right? And then number 4 is shift your energy. Shift your energy. So shift yourself into a more positive frequency, a more positive vibration. How do you do that? Okay, well, first, ground yourself. Very important. Ground yourself, okay? Then start thinking and telling yourself very positive things and just ask, okay, what am I clearly not seeing? What am I not seeing clearly? What gifts are trying to emerge within me at this moment? And then just say very loving and compassionate phrases to yourself and just thank the universe and God for that experience and for what is happening in your life, for that situation. It might be very, very low vibrationally, but it's showing you something. It's showing you a lot. So just pay attention, be aware. Number 5, gratitude and amusement. Be grateful. Like I just said, just be grateful for the experience. Be grateful for what arises from it. Be grateful for being here. Be grateful for what comes out of the situation. And amusement, just be playful about it. Be joyful about it. Like, life is not meant to be so serious. That is an illusion. I mean, that's a program that has just been programmed inside of us that we need to work super hard in order to be successful, in order to be worthy of abundance, in order to whatever. Like, there's so many things that are programmed into us, but we chose to go into this denser plane to experience these things and to come out of them brighter and more evolved than ever before. So get out of the victim consciousness and become the reality you desire. We are all powerful creators, right? You must decide what life you want to live. When faced with the unknown, you must have the willingness to let go of the way you've been living in order to enjoy the life you've always dreamt of. Oh, that's not too loud for you guys. By holding on to past trauma, we deny ourselves healing. By feeling self-conscious, we deny our own self-worth. By finding fault in other people's actions, we deny ourselves compassion. By feeling hopeless, we deny ourselves faith. By collecting excuses, we deny ourselves our own power. By clinging to our losses, we miss out on the miracles happening now. By feeling skeptical, stressed, worried, paranoid, or anxious, we deny ourselves contentment and trust. By feeling envious of others, we deny ourselves abundance. By waiting for the weekend to come, we deny ourselves presence and gratitude. By becoming offended or defensive, we deny ourselves peace. By holding a grudge, seeking revenge, or gossiping about other people, we deny ourselves security. By seeking attention and validation, we deny ourselves completeness. So, listening to those truths might trigger something within you, and that's an invitation to go deeper, and that's where the inner work lies. And in order to see like a positive reflection, your external, you have to go internal and really do the work and really see yourself for who and what you truly are. And you are just divine, and you are unconditional love, and you are purity, and you are God. Yeah, you are God. And every trigger is an invitation to go within, and your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. And so if things aren't working out how you expected them to, or you want them to, go within and see what is being asked to be seen right now. Where can I shine some lights within myself to better help this situation or this circumstance? Whichever aspects of your life where you are not allowing yourself to experience joy, peace, patience, compassion, etc., that is where the inner work lies. That is where the inner work lies. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with me in this space, and thank you so much for just being here in general. And I send you so much love and healing and compassion, and know that we're all in this together, and we all have a very important role to play in this divine plan. So keep your heads up, don't give up, and keep finding that courage that is within your heart. All of the secret, all of the answers that you are seeking are within. And yeah, I think that's the message. So yeah, sending you so much love, and I'll see you in my next one.